What is the best tip to a long-lasting relationship? Keep choosing each other every day, through the good, the bad, and the boring. The importance of maintaining good, clear communication. Without it, things will get lost in translation, missed, and end up royally doomed. Stop playing mind games with each other. Talk things openly and never leave anything unsaid. Learn to forgive, don't fight dirty, don't let arguments go to bed. Open communications. And when you argue, remember it is usually better to be kind than right. My wife and I have this policy that it is us versus the problem instead of us versus each other. We also communicate our feelings with each other. Being genuine, open, willing to learn/grow, facing your personal issues. Encouraging your partner, empathy, vulnerability, and asking, what does love require? My grandma once told me the secret to her long, happy relationship was simple. They never fell out of love with one another at the same time. Warren Buffett said low expectations, which I know sounds sad and a bit horrific, but I also think it gets at something deeper. Everyone sucks in some way. It just can't be avoided, so holding unrealistic expectations up to somebody all the time is going to lead to resentment, which is the seed of all breakups. Have boundaries and standards, sure, but understand that you're going to need rose-colored glasses for the rest of the relationship if you want it to work out long-term. Do you always want to be right? Or do you always want to be together? All this in regular intimacy, sexual as well as just physical touch. Hugs are so underrated. Sex isn't as important to some. I am not one of them. The more the better. Consistent open communication. And don't have anything stored in the taboo closet. Separate blankets. Trust me, your relationship will last 10x longer without the midnight blanket tug of war. All cards on the table, full transparency, full communication, and listening to each other. Boundaries and respect, but most of all choosing each other through the good, bad, ugly, and everything in between. My grandfather told me to find someone you like spending time with and you enjoy cooking for. As others have said, really listen and appreciate the differences. And my wife and I regularly say this to each other. It's become a joke. You were right, I was wrong. What was I thinking? Having someone that complements your personality as it balances the relationship between both of you. I'm an introvert and my husband is an extrovert. I don't like people and he talks to everyone. That's actually how we got together, and it's why we hate being apart for more than a few hours. Communication and complete, sometimes brutal honesty is key. Make-up sex is the best at any and all ages or years in your relationship. The woman is always right, not true, but you have to make it look that way. Admit when you frick up and change your behavior. And by no means is this a license to frick up. Be open to couples counseling spot checks. You don't have to wait for your relationship to be falling apart to check in with a therapist together. Don't just listen, understand, and always make time for quality moments. I volunteer for honor flights. Every Korean War and Vietnam War vet I have asked this same question to has answered it pretty much the same. Have fun together. Keep the element of surprise like an unexpected day trip. Laugh together. These men have been married for 50, 70 years. This is the secret. Don't lose your independence. Spend time on hobbies. See your friends. Do things alone sometimes. Patience, communication, compromise, and teamwork. Being a good partner is understanding you are building something together. That means talking through things together, making decisions together, having each other's backs, and doing what is best for the team. Communication. Taking the time to be checking in, hearing your partner out, and how they feel on things, listening, and not just waiting your turn to talk. Every relationship I've had flourish in my life has been because of active communication effort. Every relationship that has ended in heartbreak or hard feeling in my life has been at least in part to poor communication down the final stretch. Talk about things outside of arguments. Don't like the way chores are split. Don't talk about it in the heat of the moment. Talk about it when no one is fighting, maybe a day later. I feel this way, and I want you to do this thing so I can do this thing and be happy. But don't just unload in an argument. Communicate and assume the other person is being genuine when they communicate. Communicate openly. A relationship in which you can't be honest with each other can't last easily. Give each other the chance to grow. Don't assume your partner is a certain way and can't change/develop. Don't say here we go again or something similar. Don't sweat the small shit, look for the good and focus on positivity. Let all negativity go. Communication, be supportive, have fun, and be a grown-up when things don't go your way. We made it through 36 years of good, bad, and really bad. Be friends as well as lovers. I think being married to my best friend is one of the greatest gifts in life. It's a team effort. There's a basket that you both share. In it contains everything you need to make it work. But every time you take from the basket, you must take time to restock it. If one of you slips up, then it's a slippery slope to pull yourself back to full. Once the basket starts being consumed with the time and effort to restock, the basket will inevitably run dry. Then you're both stuck with a basket and nothing left in it. Communication and honesty, but most people don't even know how to do that these days. She's always right. And keep it to yourself that you're never wrong. Getting out of the me versus you mindset and instead turning it into us versus the problem. Arguments are for eventually reaching agreement. Don't keep score. Communication. And just because either side feels empty or alone at one point, it doesn't mean go ahead and cheat. Talk it out, seek professional help, and if all fails, just end it in good terms. I'm a guy. I have a code, I call it the point system. It's not scientific, but it keeps me in check, and apparently it's like a revelation to other guys I tell it to. So here goes. Always make sure you're in positive points. How many doesn't matter, make sure you're in positive points. Points are gained by doing things that she likes. Doesn't matter what it is, make sure you're in positive points. If you mess up your points, drop to 0. 0 is okay. It's clearly not positive points, but you can gain those points back up. Make sure you're in positive points. If you're at 0 and haven't gained points back and you mess up again, boy, now you're in trouble. Now you have to make points back, but you'll never know how many to get to positive numbers again. That's for her to determine and never tell you. You get into the negative points, and you are extra nice, but not just a day, as long as it takes. This code has kept me out of negative points for many years. My wife loves the code. Make sure you're in positive points. This code allows you to even spend points. Go out drinking with the boys. Yeah, you can drop to 0. You were well into positive points, which is 0 now, but you'll have the ability to get the points back pretty quick. Go out drinking with your bros and get blackout and not tell your wife. See, now you're in negative points. You can even spin some of this. Go out for a couple beers on a work night. Grab flowers and ice cream on the way home. You may not gain points, but you won't drop to 0. And remember, make sure you're in positive points. Marry your best friend someone who will do anything for you and vice versa. If you can't have open communication or a conversation with your partner, probably not going to last. Off topic, but I initially read Long Tasting, and I was bewildered and bemused. Beyond the things everyone is saying, find something your partner likes and make it part of you. For example, my wife is very sensitive to scents, so I figured out which ones she really likes, and now I use lavender-scented beard oil and it makes her very happy. Acknowledge that a relationship is not a Hollywood romance. It's not always easy, and it's the act of falling in love over and over again. Respect each other, don't take each other for granted. Make time for each other, but also for yourselves. If you have kids, this is incredibly important, as you can spend all your concentration on parenting and forget about maintaining your relationship. My wife snores more than me. We both work. I sleep in the other bedroom, and we both get a good night's sleep. The best thing we did for both of us, when we travel and we have to sleep together. I wear earplugs. That helps as well. It's not about what you buy them for the holidays. It's not about the big things. It's about the little things. Be considerate. Wipe the snow off this or car in the morning. Surprise them, leave a note in this or lunchbox. They all add up. Open relationship. And generally be open to trying new stuff. Communicate needs honestly. Listen to them with intention. Act on the requests of your partner if you're okay to do so. If not, go back to step 1. Do all 3 consistently and communicate that you expect the same from them. If 2 people can't make this work, it's not a good fit. This is the recipe for success. The thing that has helped me in my relationship and all relationships is learning to be more humble, admit when I'm wrong and say so and apologize. Don't go to bed or leave the house angry at each other and saying I love you. Big dick. Knowing how to use said big dick and much money and being kind and loving to each other and giving each other space when needed and support each other through thick and thin.